Declaration. In our program, the Declaration module has been added to the Agency News section for your declaration operations. When you select this module, the first of the tabs you will see is the Export Custom Declaration tab. When you enter this tab, you are asked to select the voyage for which the declaration entry should be made. After selecting your voyage, an empty field will appear if no declaration has been entered, and a declaration list will appear if you have entered declarations. If you need to enter a declaration for an export cargo, you can enter a declaration using the New Declaration button. As you can see on the declaration entry screen, there is information you need to enter about the declaration. These are declaration number, date, port of loading, declaration company and tax number if known, number of pieces and weight information, GTIP number, selection of countries of origin and destination. When you register after entering this information, the Add Container field will appear at the bottom, and with the button here, the list of containers you need to add to this declaration will appear according to the position number and container number. When you select the containers you want to add to the declaration and add the selected ones, you can see that these containers have been added under the declaration information. When you come back to the declaration entry list, you can remove the declarations from this list and edit them again. If necessary, you can transfer this list to Excel from the green Excel button above. eManifest, Export. Thanks to this tab, you can access your eManifest lists and you can edit your information according to the open/closed poll information or according to the container and position information. After you bring your list to the screen, you can get your list of bills of lading, list of lines and list of transport bills in Excel format at the bottom left of the list. If you want to see all of them on a single Excel sheet, you need to select the Excel Combid tab. In this way, you can create these three lists as separate sheets in an Excel folder. In addition, the program reflects all the total information of your eManifest list to the tables under your list. Declaration Report, Export, tab. It is the field you need to use when you need to create a report for your export declarations. After selecting this tab, the system will offer you the opportunity to get two different reports and export them to Excel after selecting your voyage. When you press the blue search button, the report list will create your report according to your ship, voyage, and container information, while when you select the green search button, it will create the report based on the declaration number, declaration date, and loader company information. Once you have created these reports, you can select and view them from the List 1 and List 2 tabs at the top of the list. Thanks to the Excel button under both lists, you can create and use these lists separately in Excel format. Declaration Block, Export, tab. This tab contains the report that you can create for the blocking information of your declarations. After selecting your voyage on the incoming screen, it creates a report about the blocks of your bills and containers and allows you to save it as an Excel file. Declaration Status, Export. It is the module where you can get the status of the declarations, part information, kilogram information, HTS information, country information, visum information, and container information of your cargoes, whether they are valid or not, or their accuracy as a report, and you can transfer them to Excel.as. You can see on the Export Declaration Status screen. After you specify and select your voyage, there are tabs where you can examine the status of all information about your declarations for this voyage and see the status of each of them. After selecting these tabs, you will see the option button in the upper left corner of the lists where you can filter separately according to the status. Here, the declaration status is created separately for you to examine the declarations of the positions, whether the declarations of the positions are entered or not. The piece status is created separately for you to examine the accuracy of the piece numbers. The kilogram status is the kilogram information. The HTS status is the HTS status of the bills. The country status is the country names. The VISIM status is the VISIM kilograms, the container status is the containers, and the export to Excel file button has been added for each report. Loading list new. This tab is the area where you can create your reports about your loadings. After selecting and creating this report, you can see your total number of containers, total net weight, total number of packages, as well as the number of containers, parts, total tare information, total net and gross kilograms and net tare information separately according to the port of load ports in the table below. From the 3 tabs at the top of the report, you can create a detailed Excel file, summary file, and also get the IDA file of this report. Loading list. This report provides a report about your loadings similar to the loading list new module. The report here is a more summarized report than loading list new reports in terms of details. However, you can find all your general total information about your voyage and transfer it to Excel file. Declaration import operations in our system: import custom declaration, eManifest, import, declaration report, import, declaration report, import, declaration block, import, declaration status, import. Tabs are the same with all the features that have been previously edited for export operations and reports export and included in the system. Discharge list new. It is a report tab included in the declaration module so that you can see your discharge list and access this information. When you click on the search button after selecting your voyage, you can get your report about the evacuations of your voyage and create an Excel and IDA file of your evacuation list. Discharge list is another report tab included in the declaration module created for the discharge list. When you click on the search button after selecting your voyage, you can get your report on the discharges of your voyage and create an Excel file of your discharge list. Custom Guard Declaration. You can access the Custom Guard report for your export declarations from this tab. After typing your expedition code, you can access your list when you press the search button and export this list to Excel file. Discharge list is another report tab included in the declaration module created for the discharge list. When you click on the search button after selecting your voyage, you can get your report on the discharges of your voyage and create an Excel file of your discharge list. Custom Guard Declaration. You can access the Custom Guard report for your export declarations from this tab. After typing your expedition code, you can access your list when you press the search button and export this list to Excel file. Declaration General List. Declaration General List is the report tab where you can view all import and export declarations in the system. Here you can get all your export and import uploads together. You can also list them separately and save them as an Excel file. Declaration Update Excel. Thanks to this tab, you can include the declarations of a voyage to the system by adding your information that you have created in Excel format to the system. What you need to do here is, after you enter this tab, save the simple Excel file in the upper right corner of the screen to your computer, enter and save the information in the columns completely without making any changes in the format. In the program, select the voyage to which you will transfer these declarations, find the Excel file you have created in the Browse area and press the Upload button. If there is missing information in your list or information that does not match your voyage, the status column in the far right column of your list you are trying to add will give you information about the reason for these.